Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. If you're tired of lagging traditional indicators, missing reversals, or getting chopped up in sideways markets, then stick around because today we're diving into the future of technical analysis. These are the top 3 best AI-powered trading indicators currently crushing it on TradingView. Tools that use machine learning, neural networks, adaptive algorithms, and real predictive edge to help spot trends, reversals, and high-probability setups before the crowd even knows what's happening. Whether you're scalping crypto, swing trading forex, stocks, or futures, these indicators are game changers in 2026. All right, traders, coming in hot at number 3. This indicator stands out because it doesn't just draw basic pivot lines. It actually applies logistic regression modeling to figure out which levels are statistically likely to hold as real support or resistance. Instead of subjective drawing, it crunches historical pivot behavior to give you levels with real predictive power. How to add it super quick. Open TradingView, hit the Indicators button at the top, search for Support and Resistance Logistic Regression. It's by Flux Charts. Click it, Add to Chart, boom, instant overlay. Simple setup for most traders. Pivot, length. Leave at default, usually around 5 to 10 bars. This controls how sensitive it is to finding pivots. Target respects. Set to 2 or 3. This tells the model to only plot levels that have been respected at least that many times historically. Probability threshold. Default is solid, around 0.5 to 0.6, or bump to 0.7 if you want only the highest confidence levels. Fewer but stronger lines. Key features. Intelligent S/R. Detection. Uses logistic regression to analyze past pivots and predict which ones are likely to act as support/resistance. It's not random, it's probability-driven. Predictive probability labels. Every level shows a % chance of holding based on historical data. Huge edge for filtering weak versus strong zones. Retest and break labels. R pops up when price respects, bounces off the level again. B when it breaks decisively, visual confirmation without staring at candles all day. Clean and adaptive. Lines only appear for high probability pivots. Chart stays readable, and it updates dynamically as new data comes in. No repainting nonsense in most cases. Number 2. This next level oscillator fuses classic momentum concepts with actual machine learning, specifically the K-nearest neighbors algorithm, layered on top of true strength index momentum logic. Instead of just spitting out basic overbought, oversold readings, it intelligently analyzes historical patterns, reduces noise like a pro, and delivers super clean signals on trend strength, direction shifts, and those high probability turning points that catch reversals early. Add the indicator in TradingView. Click Indicators button. Type Machine Learning Momentum Oscillator. It should appear as the one by chart prime. Click Add. The oscillator loads below your price chart instantly. Simple setup. Defaults are solid for most users, especially on 5-minute to 1-hour charts. Key features. N-powered. Noise reduction. Uses K-nearest neighbors to compare current momentum to the most similar historical setups. Filters choppy fakeouts way better than traditional smoothing. TSI momentum. Core plus ML boost. Builds on true strength index for deep trend strength insight. Then ML makes it adaptive and predictive. Spots momentum buildup or exhaustion early. Green bars show the trader when the asset is in an uptrend. On the flip side, red bars mean things are heading down, signaling a bearish movement driven by selling pressure. These color cues make it easier to catch the sentiment and direction of the market in a glance. Yellow turning point boxes. These highlight potential peaks/troughs where momentum is likely to flip or reverse Huge heads up for reversals, divergences, or mean reversion plays. And now number 1. This powerhouse takes the classic, battle-tested supertrend everyone already knows and loves, then levels it up massively with kernel density estimation, basically smart statistical machine learning, to analyze relative volume patterns from every historical supertrend break. It doesn't just give you trend flips. It tells you how probable each flip is to be the real deal, based on whether the volume spike matches what actually led to big moves in the past. Fakeouts get filtered hard. Real momentum gets highlighted with confidence, turning good signals into elite, high-conviction entries. Add the indicator. Head to TradingView. Click Indicators button. Type Supertrend plus Relative Volume. It pops up instantly as the one from Flux Charts, the go-to version with kernel optimization and probability overlay. Click Add. Supertrend line appears with arrows and KDE% labels right away. Setup. Defaults are already fire for most users. Works killer on 5 minutes to 4 hours charts. Supertrend. Settings. ATR length 10 to 14. Multiplier 2 to 3. Lower for scalping, higher for swings. KDE settings. Bandwidth around 0.1 to 0.3. Higher equals smoother probability curve. Number of bins 100 to 200. More equals precise but heavier calc. KDE threshold percent 50 to 70%. Set to 60% to filter medium confidence signals. Only show strong ones. Relative volume length 20 to 50. How far back it compares volume? 25 is solid sweet spot. Key feature. Classic supertrend line. Green equals uptrend. Red equals downtrend. Arrows. When price breaks the supertrend line, potential trend change. Dark strong arrow. High probability. Good volume confirmation. Light, transparent arrow. Low probability. Weak volume, probably fake move. The magic is in the KDE% value, probability score. High KDE%, usually greater than 70%, strong signal, real trend change more likely. Low KDE%, less than 40%, weak signal, better to skip or wait. How to use. Wait for strong dark green arrow up and KDE% high to buy. Stop loss below the green supertrend line. Take profit when red arrow appears. This indicator is basically supertrend on steroids. Same logic, but much better at avoiding fake breakouts thanks to volume plus KDE probability. All right, traders? That wraps up our deep dive into the top 3 best AI trading indicators on TradingView right now in 2026. If you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button. It really helps the channel, and subscribe with notifications on so you never miss an update on the latest AI trading tools dropping on TradingView.